Hey everyone, welcome back to Married on Purpose channel.
Today we're diving into something that might surprise you. Conflict in marriage isn't the enemy. It's actually the secret sauce to making your relationship stronger. Think of your marriage like a body, and the arms represent its strength. That's the metaphor we're breaking down today. If you're tired of tiptoeing around arguments or feeling like every disagreement blows up, stick around. We'll talk symptoms, fixes, and play out 2 real-life scenarios to show how this works. Let's build those marriage muscles. Grab a coffee and let's chat. Okay, so why arms for strength? It's all about how you handle conflict. We usually think of conflict as this big, scary clash, like a battlefield. But honestly, it's just when ideas or wants don't line up. And get this, if you both compromise, it can actually make things better. A couple who argues daily but resolves it is way ahead of the ones who bottle it up until it explodes. Conflict isn't a sign of trouble, avoiding it is. It takes more energy to dodge issues than to face them head on. Sound familiar? Yeah, me too, I've been there. Let's spot the red flags. If your marriage arms are feeling a bit flabby, here are the symptoms. First, communication dries up. It's the lifeblood of your relationship. If it stops flowing, everything else fades. Second, unresolved issues pile up. Agreeing to disagree works for small stuff like how to hang the toilet paper, but not biggies like buying a house or starting a family. You gotta compromise for the marriage's sake, not just to end the fight. And third, that tense vibe, the elephant in the room. You know, strained silences, passive-aggressive jabs. Over time, it wears you down. Same with tension. Ignore it and it turns destructive. Imagine Sarah and Mike. They've been married 5 years, busy with jobs and kids. Sarah notices Mike's been distant, scrolling on his phone instead of chatting after work. She feels hurt but thinks, I'm too tired for an argument. It'll blow over. Mike senses the chill but avoids bringing it up, worried it'll lead to a fight. Weeks go by. Passive sighs, short answers, no real talks. Tension builds until one night, over a silly thing like dinner plans, it erupts into yelling about everything. Work stress, unmet needs, old grudges. No resolution, just more hurt. Sound like a sore spot? This is what happens when we dodge conflict. It festers. So what is the prescription for Sarah and Mike to pump up those arms? First, when arguing, zoom in on concepts and ideas, not attacking your spouse. Like Einstein said, you can't solve problems at the same level they were created. Take finances. Instead of blaming your partner for frivolous spending, team up on a budget that works for both. It uncovers attitudes without the accusations, leading to growth, intimacy, and even prosperity. Next, instead of asking nagging questions like what's wrong over and over, ask probing questions like, how's work going with your boss? Or did something I said upset you lately? Be patient. Remind them it's about leveling up together. Conflict isn't to hurt, but to help. You need to free your emotions from your spouse's behavior. If they skip the hello kiss and head to the TV, don't spiral. Calmly chat later. Now flip the script for our second scenario. Back to Sarah and Mike, but this time they do it right. Sarah notices the distance and probes gently. Hey, work been rough lately? You seem off when you get home. Mike opens up. Turns out he's stressed about bills and feels ignored too. Instead of blaming, they focus on ideas. Let's brainstorm a routine that helps us both unwind. They create a no phones after 7 rule and a weekly check-in. It sparks honest talk about finances and feelings, ending with compromise and a closer bond. See the difference? Productive conflict builds trust. Even if your marriage feels conflict-free, chat regularly. Learn your spouse's style. Do they shy away or listen openly? Tie it to purpose. Couples with a shared why, like raising great kids or building a legacy, are motivated to engage. Without purpose, you avoid the work, but with it, your marriage thrives. Bottom line, conflict resolution is the nuts and bolts. Hard work, but worth it. Don't dismiss as we just can't get along. See it as growth. Focus on ideas, probe patiently, build safe spaces, invent ways to talk tough stuff. Your arms, your strength will thank you. Remember, a strong marriage isn't conflict-free. It grows stronger with every resolution. So what's one step you can take today? Drop in the comments, what's your biggest conflict hurdle? Hit like if this resonated, subscribe for more mentoring tips, and share with a couple who needs it. Thanks for hanging out. Remember, love awakens when passion meets maturity.